Okay, Sam, where are we?
We are in Jacek, Polski Pierogarni.
And we are not alone because we are with
Special guest
Crazy teacher. Hello guys. Hello internet.
Jacek.
Maybe my students will be able to see it, so I'm not going to make any mistake. Hello there. I just finished my classes 1 hour ago and now I'm here in the city center with those crazy guys. I love those people. They travel half of the world alone with the small car and small amount of money, like student times, but they are really great. And please subscribe the channel, check other movies, check other videos. I love you guys. Goodbye internet.
Let's say the piwo. The nice thing about the beer in Poland is that you can get the malt beer, which is the hot beer with some fruits and other herbs. And I have the ginger shot in there as well. Piwo moje paliwo. Beer my food.
Let's try.
Pierogi time with meat and champignon. Wow, I missed this so much.
I wonder pieczarka is champignon in Polish.
Okay, now we're full and it's time to explore Warsaw. First stop is the Empire State Building of Warsaw. Well, it's actually the Palace of Culture and Science. Let's cross the street to get there. FYI, you can also have a tour around Warsaw in these old Polish cars. Haha, Palace of Culture and Science or Palace of Dinosaurs.
So, the building used to be white, but because of the pollution, it turns like grayish, brownish. So we'll see what will happen in the coming years. What color?
We are in the Palace of Culture and Science, the lair of Papa Stalin, who built that precious building almost 70 years ago as a kind gift for Polish people from the Soviet Union. And actually I was born in Poland, but those two guys made me to come here and see the palace inside. I have never seen it inside. I have seen only the base floor. Where are we right now? You can guys, internet, can look. And on the top floor. But I have never seen the
Middle.
places between the top floor and the zero floor, and I'm going to do this today with those two great travelers. Thank you YouTube, those are our tickets, we buy them officially and we pay taxes. We support.
Guess how heavy the chandelier are. One chandelier is 3,000 kilo, which is 3 tons. Wow.
Despite being built so long ago, this building is still the tallest building in the whole of Poland. You can see that the interior is lavishly designed, but lavishly designed from the 1950s, that is. Yet, it is still quite impressive to see, and you can visit many of the rooms inside. You can even rent some halls or rooms in this building to hold your own party. Today, this building serves mainly as exhibition center and an office complex. Most visitors will come to this complex for the panoramic view over Warsaw. So, let's check it out. Great, now we're in the top floor. We're gonna see a good view of Warsaw. From the top, you can have a view to the 4 sides of the building, all over Warsaw. It's a pity that it was a bit cloudy, but nevertheless, it was still impressive. Next, let's go to the old town of Warsaw.
We are entering the old town of Warsaw. Let's check it out.
Well, Old Town, it's actually not that old because the original Old Town was completely destroyed during the Second World War. But over the following years, it was built faithfully according to the original model. So today you can enjoy the Old Town as it once was. This is the Royal Cathedral of Warsaw. It is located right in the middle of the old town and is definitely worth a visit for its beautiful interior. Now to the most picturesque part of the old town.
We are in the middle of the old town square, and behind us we can see the symbol of Warsaw, and it's basically a mermaid with sword and shield. And actually the symbol has evolved throughout the year. The original sculpture is actually in the Museum of Warsaw. It's there right behind us, and in that museum we can also learn a bit about Warsaw, the development, and also what has been done throughout the year.
It is indeed beautiful, right? Luckily, they rebuilt it after the destruction of the Second World War. When you're in Old Town of Warsaw, don't forget to walk along the city wall. The city wall used to protect the old town, and the whole of Warsaw was only as big as the old town within its walls. This is the courtyard of the Royal Castle of Warsaw, and actually this place also houses a museum which is highly recommended by some people, but unfortunately we're not gonna enter because we don't have that much time left. But this is something that's probably recommended for you for your stay in Warsaw as well. You can have a guided tour inside this beautiful royal palace, so please do us a favor and visit this castle for us.
We are on our way to Polin Museum. You wonder why?
Why do we go there?
Because it's free entrance for today. So in Warsaw, there are different museums, and on different days there are like free entrance. For instance, here. Today's Thursday, it's free entry for Polin Museum. So we will check it out.
This is one of our top tips for Warsaw. Check the free museum days. We discovered this by chance, and now we can visit some of the museums in Warsaw, starting with the Polin. It was indeed free to enter on Thursday, so we're gonna check out this huge museum. In case you wonder why the museum is called Polin, apparently it's a Hebrew word meaning rest here. This museum features a very modern exhibition, but you will not find any ancient artifacts here actually. The museum tells about the history of Jews in the land of Poland, from when they arrived, when they prospered in Poland, until the sad part in history, that is the Holocaust. Another free museum that we can enter on Thursday. Museum of Warsaw. In this museum, you can learn more about the history of Warsaw. You can learn about the city itself, about the population, about the demographic, about the economy, everything, including about the renowned symbol of Warsaw. Now you can see the beautiful model of the old town of Warsaw. The city was built next to the Vistula River and was full of beautiful buildings. That is until the Second World War, when all the buildings were destroyed. See? The museum also shows the archaeological find in Warsaw and the more recent works of art in the city. Overall, it's a very pleasant museum to visit right in the middle of the old town. We're gonna try the best ice cream in Poland, right?
Yes, and the maker?
Here's the chef.
The brain is here.
So in this place they make a lot of ice cream with a lot of different flavors, sometimes flavors that you cannot really imagine. This one, for example, is with mushroom. And
It's intense, right?
it's super intense. But
But
it's really
good.
good.
A good intense.
Yeah. Okay, pumpkin with orange.
And Leka.
Surprisingly good. It's really nice.
So finally I make a decision. The one I tried is this sunflower, fried sunflower with a bit of salt, and it tastes like salt caramel with sunflower, fried sunflower, which is really good. Love it.
Malaga with the rum in there. Tastes really good. I think this is one of the best that I've ever had. The Malaga with the rum. And it has quite a lot of rum, right, Martha?
Yeah. 80% of alcohol in the rum, so it's, yeah.
80% of alcohol in the rum.
Really strong.
But not in the
Yeah,
ice cream.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
already diluted in the ice cream. It's still
Of
very
course.
good. What is that thing, Tam?
It's a smoked plum. And how does it call? Śliwka wędzona.
Snifka Vanzona,
There you go.
whatever it is.
There you go.
Snifka Vanzona.
But this is a smoked plum.
Śliwka is a plum, wędzona is the smoke.
And it's a local product from Szydłów. It's in the
Szydłów.
central part of Poland.
Whoa.
There you go. So we are supporting the locals.
Yeah.
But it smells really smoky and tastes really good. Like a
Smells
sausage.
like a... Eating kebab under the Polish National Stadium.
And scoring no goals.
And no goals.
Only beer goals. I got 1 point.
We didn't do that.
No beer, okay, no beer. And close to the National Stadium, you can walk around in the park over there. It was really dark, but it felt quite safe throughout the walk. It's a perfect way to end the night in Warsaw.
So that was our journey in Warsaw. Well, it's really a nice city. Not only to relax, but also to stroll and also to have this big city feeling. You know, we are here by car, so we drove a bit outside the city center itself. And it reminds me of my hometown in Indonesia. And I have this, you know, like a feeling of a big city, finally, after so long in a village and in nature. But anyway, the city is really nice. We learned a lot, not only about the city, but also about the history, also about the people that living here. And there are plenty of museums that you can visit. So if you really like museums and you want to know more, make sure to check the museum pass, because that will grant you some benefit. Anyway, we also have so much fun with our friends. It's always nice to meet old friends, and thanks a lot for making times to meet us. We had a great time with you. We enjoyed the day, and hopefully we'll see each other again in the future. Well, I'm closing here, so we are going to continue our journey and we are going to continue our adventure. And make sure to always follow our journey, and don't forget to subscribe.